Who is Kelly? Somebody at work was asking me that. There's nothing worse than feeling like in the entire universe, the only one who understands you is you. I just think there's nothing worse than being misunderstood. Even when people don't like you, at least they acknowledge you. I, you know, um, I really, whatever. I don't organize my thoughts well. I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say here. Um, why do I post so much online? I guess I thought it was obvious, but maybe it's not, apparently, because some people don't get it. Um, I'm lonely. I'm very lonely. I'm very lonely. The people in my life that I used to talk to, not only every single day, but several times a day, several times an hour if I'm bored at work. Hey, guess what just happened? This is so funny. Hey, guess what just happened? Hey, I'm sad. I'm just gonna vent to you in this text. Don't listen to me anymore. That happened. That stopped happening, the listening, a long time ago. And it kind of broke my soul. There were certain people I could call. I'm not going to name names because that's not... The only reason I talk about things online on a personal level is to heal. Whether I was in Peru, Spain, Ireland, anywhere, I could call, text, and say, hey, a bunch of shit's happening. Here's what it is. And about a year or two ago, I realized I didn't have those people anymore. And what a mind fuck to realize that your family's in town, but you... So anyway, I'm sitting outside of Starbucks right now, and looking like an idiot, making a video of myself, but I really do feel like sometimes I feel like I'm the last person on earth in my world, because no one understands me. I'm not gonna cry about it. Trauma is a fucked up thing. I've read books about trauma for certain reasons, certain things I was trying to get over. At least 17, 18, maybe 25 books on prisoners of war, trauma and psychology, the psychology of trauma, trauma and recovery, PTSD, all that shit, paralysis dreams, psychoanalysis, and whether you believe half of it or not, I don't believe a lot of it, but there's a cop like swinging around right now, and so I just feel like there's nothing worse than being made to feel, like a stranger in your own home. So, I don't feel safe in this town. Cops stare at me, look at me weird, and people say, it's probably because they're just bored and they just think you're hot. But at some point, like, if they make you feel unsafe in your own home, if they accuse you of armed robbery, I guess it's funny later, but it's just like, do I look like a fucking bitch that's gonna rob people? I don't know. It makes me sad. Even though I try to laugh about it, like, I don't know what this cop was looking at me for. Can I not make a video and then go inside and get some coffee? Is this the world that we live in? And then there's stand-up comedy. Comedy makes me smile. It's the only thing. And I thought it was obvious, but the biggest reason I'm such a goofball is I try so hard to like hide this pain inside of just feeling like no one fucking understands me, like the last bitch on earth. And then it's, look, sorry. It's like, sometimes I feel like I can't even fit in with the misfits. I'm not calling names. You know how comedy works is, stand-up comedy. There's always, any comedy has to be pain behind it. Otherwise you get some fucked up stupid movie like Scary Movie 20 Billion. And I fucking love the Wayans brothers, plus they're sexy, so don't take me like that. You know what I mean though? It's just like I thought, a year or two ago I found out improv comedy, but they don't always understand me. I feel like I'm too negative for improv comedy. I'm too positive for stand-up, so I'm somewhere in the middle in this purgatory, someplace between heaven and hell. It's a story of my life. I moved out of my house where I was so traumatized, but I live in an apartment. I don't truly feel safe there. It's cold outside. I don't have enough money for new clothes. I'm afraid to go into my house right now. I'm afraid I'm going to have a panic attack. So what do? I sit outside of Starbucks and I make this video. It's what gets me through the day. And I just hope, like, maybe there's someone out there that might understand me. I know most people don't, but fuck them. So, for what it's worth, thanks for listening. And if you don't understand me, then okay. No punchline to that one there.